Throughout history, tales of lost treasures have captivated the imagination of adventurers and dreamers alike. These elusive fortunes, whether sunken in the depths of the ocean or hidden in remote locations, continue to inspire treasure hunters and researchers. Let's explore the stories behind the top 10 lost treasures that remain missing to this day. 10. In 1701, Prussian King Frederick I commissioned a room adorned with amber panels, gold leaf, and mirrors. This stunning chamber was later gifted to Russian Tsar Peter the Great in 1716, becoming known as the Eighth Wonder of the World. During World War II, Nazi forces dismantled and transported the Amber Room from the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg. As the war neared its end, the room vanished without a trace. Despite numerous expeditions and investigations, the original Amber Room remains lost. Theories about its fate range from destruction during Allied bombing raids to secret burial in underground bunkers. The search continues, fueled by its estimated worth of over $500 million. Number 9. In the 1840s, the Peralta family of Mexico allegedly discovered a rich gold mine in the Superstition Mountains of Arizona. They kept its location secret, making periodic trips to extract its wealth. German immigrant Jacob Waltz, known as the Dutchman, claimed to have been shown the mine's location by a Peralta descendant. On his deathbed in 1891, Waltz described the mine's location to Julia Thomas, but his directions were vague and contradictory. For over a century, treasure hunters have scoured the Superstition Mountains seeking the legendary mine. Despite numerous expeditions, some ending in disappearances or deaths, the mine remains undiscovered, its existence a matter of debate. 8. In 1820, as revolutionary forces approached Lima, Peru, the Spanish viceroy decided to evacuate the city's wealth. The treasure, including gold statues and jeweled swords, was entrusted to British trader Captain William Thompson for safekeeping. Thompson succumbed to temptation, killed the Spanish guards, and sailed to Cocos Island off the coast of Costa Rica. There, he allegedly buried the treasure, worth an estimated $200 million today. Thompson was eventually captured, but escaped execution by promising to lead his captors to the treasure. He gave them the slip on Cocos Island and disappeared. Despite hundreds of expeditions to the island, the treasure of Lima remains elusive. 7. Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, terrorized the Caribbean and American colonies in the early 18th century. He amassed a considerable fortune through his piracy, estimated to be worth millions in today's currency. In 1718, Blackbeard was cornered and killed in a fierce battle with the British Navy off the coast of North Carolina. His ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, had been run aground earlier that year. While the wreck of the Queen Anne's Revenge was discovered in 1996, Blackbeard's legendary treasure remains unfound. Some believe he buried it, possibly on the islands of the Outer Banks. Others think it may still be hidden somewhere aboard his sunken flagship. 6. As World War II drew to a close, the Nazi regime scrambled to hide vast quantities of looted wealth. According to legend, a train full of gold, art, and weapons was hidden in a secret tunnel in southwestern Poland. In 2015, 2 men claimed that a deathbed confession had revealed the train's location near the city of Wałbrzych. Their announcement sparked a global media frenzy and attracted treasure hunters from around the world. Despite extensive searches using ground-penetrating radar and drilling, no train has been found. The Polish government has officially ended the search, but many still believe the train exists, hidden somewhere in the vast network of Nazi-era tunnels. Before we unveil the top 10, please hit that subscribe button and like the video. Thank you. 5. The Irish Crown Jewels, also known as the Jewels of the Order of St. Patrick, were a set of heavily jeweled insignia of the most illustrious Order of St. Patrick. They were commissioned in 1831 and stored in Dublin Castle. In 1907, the jewels mysteriously disappeared from the castle's library. The theft was discovered just days before a visit by King Edward VII and Queen Alexandra, causing a major scandal. Despite extensive investigations, the jewels were never recovered. Theories about their fate range from an inside job to theft by Unionist sympathizers. The case remains one of Ireland's most intriguing unsolved mysteries. 4. During World War II, Japanese forces under General Tomoyuki Yamashita allegedly looted vast quantities of gold and other valuables from Southeast Asian countries. As the war turned against Japan, Yamashita supposedly ordered the treasure to be hidden in caves and tunnels throughout the Philippines. The general was executed for war crimes in 1946, taking the secret of the gold's location to his grave. Since the war's end, numerous expeditions have searched for Yamashita's gold. While some claim to have found portions of it, the bulk of the treasure, if it exists, remains undiscovered. The legend continues to draw treasure hunters to the Philippines. 3. According to the Bible, the Ark of the Covenant was a gold-covered wooden chest containing the 10 Commandments. It was the most sacred object of the ancient Israelites and possessed great power. The Ark vanished vanished from historical record after the destruction of Solomon's temple by the Babylonians in 587 BCE. Its fate has been the subject of intense speculation and debate for millennia. Theories about the Ark's location range from hidden chambers beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem to a church in Ethiopia. Despite numerous expeditions and archaeological digs, the Ark's whereabouts remain unknown, its very existence a matter of faith and controversy. Ivan IV of Russia, known as Ivan the Terrible, allegedly inherited a vast library from his grandmother, Sophia Palaiologina. This collection, said to include rare Greek and Latin manuscripts, was known as the Golden Library. As Ivan grew increasingly paranoid in his later years, he reportedly had the library hidden in the underground chambers of Moscow. Some accounts suggest it was moved to his residence in Alexandrov. Despite centuries of searching, including efforts by Peter the Great and the Soviet government, the library has never been found. Some historians doubt its existence, while others continue to search, believing it could revolutionize our understanding of ancient texts. Before we unveil the number one stop, please remember to subscribe and like if you haven't already yet. Thanks for your support. 1. In 1795, teenage Daniel McGinnis discovered a circular depression on Oak Island, Nova Scotia. With friends, he began digging, finding a layer of flagstones and, at intervals, platforms of oak logs. This sparked beliefs that something valuable was buried deep below. Over the next 2 centuries, numerous expeditions attempted to uncover the pit's secrets. Each dig revealed intriguing clues, flood tunnels, mysterious inscriptions, and even traces of gold. But the deeper they dug, the more complex the pit became, with water constantly flooding the shafts. Despite millions of dollars spent and 6 lives lost in pursuit of the treasure, the money pit continues to guard its secrets. Theories about its contents range from pirate treasure to Marie Antoinette's jewels to even the Holy Grail. Today, the History Channel's The Curse of Oak Island documents ongoing efforts to solve this centuries-old mystery, keeping alive the dream of uncovering whatever may lie in the depths of the money pit. These 10 lost treasures continue to captivate the imagination of people worldwide. They represent not just potential material wealth, but the allure of unsolved mysteries and the thrill of the hunt. Whether these treasures will ever be found remains to be seen, but their legends ensure they will live on in our collective imagination, inspiring future generations of adventurers and treasure hunters.